5 players on 5 moving podiums, all hoping to race their way to £5,000. Just don't be last to the finish line. Hello and welcome to The Finish Line, the show where contestants literally race their podiums across the studio floor to try and win £5,000. Yes, viewers, just imagine what you could do with £5,000. And now stop imagining because you didn't apply to be on the show. But let's meet the people who did right after we've said hello to my co-host. It's Sarah Green.
Thank you, and hello.
Sarah, ready to meet today's players?
I really am.
OK. Today's players hoping to win big are AJ, Austin, Dan, Mel and Catherine. All right, here we go. Before we start racing, we need to put our players in order with today's first qualifier. Sarah, how does it work?
Qualifier 1 is the picture game. First, we'll show you a subject, then we'll reveal an image. So to get this right, you'd answer New Zealand. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
Who's going to start in which lane? Let's find out. First up, it's AJ, an education tech consultant from Wokingham. AJ, first up today, how you feeling?
Very positive.
I like it. So look, outside of work, what do you like to get up to?
I am the modern-day version of Chevy Chase from National Lampoon's or Matthew Broderick from Deck the Halls.
Yep.
I love Christmas.
You love Christmas more than anything?
When my daughter was born, I put the decorations up on the 23rd of October, and they didn't go down till March time.
Why?
Celebration, and it just brings, brings everyone's mood up.
Talk to me about the front of the house. What does the front of the house look like?
Oh, lights galore, yeah. This year,
Okay.
even the whole street had to follow suit as well.
So just lights, is there like...
Reindeers, little snow
yeah.
dog, reindeers, and candy sticks.
Santa, anywhere to be seen?
I'm Santa.
You are Santa. Right, OK. Well, look, so anything to do with Christmas today would be great for the picture round.
Absolutely.
All
Yes,
right,
looking forward to
OK.
it.
Best of luck. I need
Thank
5
you.
correct answers. Fast as you can, please.
Brilliant.
OK, you ready?
I am indeed.
Let's do it, AJ. Your time starts now. TV series.
Game of Thrones.
Cyclist.
Pass.
Marine ecosystem.
Coral Reef.
US actress.
Megan Fox.
Playing card.
King of Diamonds.
Brazilian city.
Sao Paulo.
Chinese zodiac animal.
Tiger.
That's 5. Very good. Sarah?
You've got 1 pass and 1 wrong.
Right.
The cyclist, Chris Froome.
Oh, geez, yes.
Yeah.
I would've met, yeah.
The Brazilian city, Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
You're first up, AJ, so you're setting the bar here. You got your 5 correct answers in 30.1 seconds. So take your place in lane 1.
Thank you.
Thanks, AJ.
Yes.
Next up, it's Austin, an IT project manager from Newton Abbey. Hey, Austin.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to the show. Do you love Christmas as well?
Not as much as AJ.
Yeah,
Don't think I'm
exactly.
to us.
So look, you're an IT project manager. Have you always done that?
Yeah, been an IT project manager for the last 30 years. But in a previous life, at holidays between university, worked in Guernsey for the actor Oliver Reed.
Wow.
So a lot of us went over there to Guernsey hoping to get jobs working in restaurants or picking tomatoes, that sort of thing. But one of the guys I went out with had a family in Guernsey that knew Oliver Reed, and Oliver said he needed somebody as a house cleaner.
Wow. So, I mean, what was he like?
Oh, he's brilliant. No, he's so relaxed. I mean, really down-to-earth guy. And while I was there, the snooker legend Alex Higgins was staying at his house as well.
Okay.
So I got to meet Alex as well.
Just chilling at a celebrity's house. I
2
mean,
party
as you do.
animals. I think there's a lot of cleaning up there.
There was a lot of cleaning up there, you're right, yes.
OK, so you saw there, AJ,
Yes.
set down a pretty good time
Did
for
very
the
well.
picture round.
Absolutely, yes.
Have you been playing along at home with this one?
Yes, we're catching up on the previous series, so I'm trying to get myself in the finish line mode, so we'll see if that's worked or not.
OK, well, look, fingers crossed. Let's do this. Best of luck, Austin. Your time starts now. Playground equipment.
Swings.
Film series.
Kill Bill.
Girl group.
Mystique.
Comedian.
Paul Merton.
Seat.
Toilet seat.
Very good.
Wasn't expecting that.
Sarah, how fast was that?
You had 30.1 seconds to beat. You've got your 5 correct answers, clean sweep, in 19.4 seconds. You go to lane 1.
Thank you, Sarah.
Well done, Austin. Next up, it's Dan, a sales engineer from Weekly. Dan, fresh waistcoat. Love it.
Thank you.
Very nice and smart.
I thought I'd try and match you a little bit.
Hey, you're outsmarting me right now. A little waistcoat.
You kind of
number.
complement each other,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah, we look good, yeah. So, sales engineer, what do you like to get up to in your free time?
Really enjoy playing rugby. I've played since I was 6 years old. Highlight, definitely back in 2018. I got selected to play for the Hong Kong under-20 team, so...
Wow.
Yeah, got to fly out. We played 4 games in Romania, and it was, yeah, probably the best time of my life, so...
That is incredible. What position are you?
Prop.
Yes.
I mean, you never know. You never know. So, Dan, I mean, what made you want to come on the show? You're a competitive person, obviously, with your rugby.
Yeah, and I've always enjoyed watching quiz shows, always wondered how I'd do if I got the chance, so...
Okay.
Thought I would get stuck and give it a go.
Perfect. I love that. OK, so, Dan, we've got a picture round. Okay. Austin has just done a very, very quick time. Do you think you can beat it?
I'll give it a go.
OK. Good luck, mate. Your time starts now. Skincare brand.
Aloe vera.
Director.
Pass.
Cat food.
Whiskers.
Tech billionaire.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Children's TV show.
Sesame Street.
Beetle.
Ringo Starr.
Garden item.
Hose.
That's 5. Some really different answers in there, so it shows you've got a good breadth of knowledge. Isn't that right, Sarah?
Yeah, absolutely. 1 wrong, 1 pass. Skincare brand, Vaseline.
Yeah.
Director, Greta Gerwig. You've got 19.4 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 28.1, which puts you in lane 2.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Next up, it's Mel, an attendance officer from London. Mel.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Attendance officer makes me feel nervous.
Be nervous if you're a liar. Don't be nervous if you're telling the truth.
OK, what's an attendance officer?
So basically, I work in a college. I oversee like 1,200 kids, look at their attendance daily.
OK, so if you're late, right, but like properly late, how late to be marked as not attended?
I would say 20 minutes. After like 20 minutes, I need like a real reason as to what's going on.
OK.
The most bizarre was, Miss, I'm not coming in today because I need to take my friend's rabbit to the vet.
OK, and what was your chat to that?
Come in, you can bring the rabbit.
Okay.
Good answer.
Yeah, bring the rabbit.
So, I mean, so you like to argue for a living?
I love it.
So what do you do to unwind outside of work?
So I love to cook.
OK.
At the moment, I'm really into pastas. So like a nice prawn garlic pasta with some garlic bread.
You had that for dinner the other night?
Yeah, I actually did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Not that we have to spend every living moment with each other. But, Mel, are you ready for this?
Yeah, of course.
Here we go. Your time starts now. Netflix show.
Pass.
British athlete.
Pass.
Science equipment.
Stethoscope.
Restaurant chain.
Pass.
Musician.
Pass.
Mr. Men character.
Smiley.
Flying insect.
B.
Sports presenter.
Pass.
Politician.
Pass.
Media symbol.
Record. Do you know what? Because it's so quick. And I knew the first 2.
Listen, I'm terrible at this game, but luckily, Sarah always has the answers for me.
Mel, you had 2 wrong answers and 6 passes there. Just didn't go your way.
This is the
there.
reindeer.
You know that now, don't you? You know it now. Baby reindeer.
Yeah.
And the British athlete, Dina Asher-Smith. Science equipment, I know why you said stethoscope, but it's a microscope.
Microscope.
Yeah. Restaurant chain, Toby Carvery.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Musician, Lenny Kravitz. Mr. Men character, it could have been Mr. Smiley. It was
It's
Mr.
Happy.
Yeah. Sports presenter, Jeff Stelling. Politician, Ed Miliband. And the media symbol was stop. Mel, just let me say,
Yeah.
a lot of people who have timed out have ended up winning this first race.
Ooh.
Mel, for now, go to lane 4.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mel. Last up, it's Catherine, a knowledge specialist from Newcastle. Catherine, now, your job, knowledge specialist.
Yes.
You should be running the whole show, shouldn't you?
Oh, set myself up to fail here,
Yeah,
but
so what's the job?
it's in a customer services contact center. I make sure everyone knows what they need to know, and it's just my job to know things.
Yeah,
Yes.
you've really set yourself up for coming on to a quiz show.
I know.
So you live in Newcastle now, but I take it you haven't always lived there.
No, I grew up in Canada, where I trained to be a teacher, but there was a UK agency at a careers fair. And I thought, well, I'll go teach in the UK for a year. Why not? And they sent me to Newcastle, and then I met my husband. So now
Well, that's fantastic.
It worked out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Catherine, being a knowledge specialist, how do you think you're going to go with this picture round?
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know it. You know it. If you don't,
Okay.
we'll see.
Well, let's see if you're a picture specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Catherine, good luck. Your time starts now. Child star,
Macaulay Culkin.
art style,
Pointillism.
former MP,
Anne Widdecombe.
US singer,
Demi Lovato.
common insect,
Ant.
face covering.
Mask.
That'll do.
That'll do.
5 correct answers. Sarah.
Just one wrong. The art style, pop art. You have 19.4 to beat. You got your 5 correct in 23.9. You go to lane 2.
Thank you.
Thanks, Catherine. So, Sarah, we have our first lineup. Who have we got?
We have head of houses, Mel, Christmas mad, AJ, international rugby player, Dan, the specialist, Catherine, and Oliver Reed's cleaner, Austin. I think we're on for a corker here.
Very much so. Should we get into the first race?
Yes, please.
How does it work?
Our players will be asked questions down the line, starting with lane 1. Get an answer right, and their podium will start moving. But if they take too long to answer, pass, or get one wrong at any point, they'll immediately stop in their tracks. When players are close to the end of the track, their lanes will become supercharged to tell them they're in the end zone and approaching the finish line. The player who doesn't reach the finish line is out.
See? It's as easy as that. Just don't come last or you're off the show. Remember, it is a race, so you must answer within the time limit. Now, Austin, you did qualify fastest, so that means the first question will be yours. Best of luck. Let's race. Austin, moolah is a slang term for what?
Beer.
It's money. Catherine, which of the 4 seasons happens immediately after winter?
Spring.
Correct. Dan, Apple AirPods are made to be worn in what part of the body?
Ears.
Correct. AJ, a form of what sport is played on a putt-putt course?
Hockey.
It's golf. Mel, what class of creatures have feathers and lay eggs?
Birds.
Correct. Austin, the Gold Blend couple advertised what drink on TV?
Coffee.
Correct. Catherine, what Shakespeare play has the standard abbreviation LLL?
Love, Labour is Lost.
Correct. Dan, what Japanese company made the mobile game Super Mario Run?
Nintendo.
Correct. AJ, men in what religion wear black leather boxes called tefillin?
Buddhism.
It's Judaism. Mel, the film Before Sunrise is set in what Austrian city?
Pass.
It's Vienna. Austin, John Pash designed the tongue and lips logo of what band?
Rolling Stones.
Correct. Catherine, in the book by Dr. Seuss, what colour eggs go with ham?
Green.
Correct. Dan, Telesto is a moon of what ringed planet?
Saturn.
Correct. AJ, Google has its headquarters in what US state?
San Francisco.
It's California. Mel, what gas is produced when sodium reacts with water?
Carbon.
It's hydrogen. Austin, what animal is Betty in the musical Betty Blue Eyes? AJ, the term flat refers to shoes that have little to no what?
Heel.
Correct. Mel, how many adrenal glands are in the human body?
2.
Correct. AJ, Mark Antony was a Roman general under which ruler?
Caesar.
Correct. Mel, the Elizabeth line's eastern terminus is in what county?
Reading.
It's Essex. AJ, the letter D is represented as dash ... in what code?
Morse.
Correct. Mel, in the UK, Father's Day is celebrated in which month?
June.
Correct. AJ, in 2021, what long-necked mammals returned to Edinburgh Zoo?
Giraffe.
Correct. Mel, the epicardium is part of what human organ?
The heart.
Correct. AJ, Irish journalist Willie Wilde. Mel, be honest with me.
The last 2 were a guess.
The last 2 were a guess.
The last 2 were a guess, yeah.
Wow. AJ, Mr. Christmas.
I know.
What happened?
I just blanked.
No Christmas questions.
No.
That was it. That was the problem. Sarah, what did you make of it?
I think it was the golf question, AJ. It left you in the rough.
AJ, thank you so much for playing. Let's hear it for AJ. Austin, Catherine, Dan and Mel, congratulations. You have survived race 1. You're now one step closer to winning our £5,000 cash prize. But before we get into race 2, we need to sort you out again with another qualifier. And Sarah will tell you how it works.
Qualifier 2 is the missing letters game. We'll reveal a clue and the first and last letters of the answer. So to get this right, you'd answer cherry. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So who's going to start in which lane this time? Let's welcome back Mel. Mel.
How did that happen?
Well, I was going to start off with how did you find that first race?
How did that happen?
So last 2 were complete guesses.
Yeah, but I got the right answer.
You got the right answer. I think it's fair to say competitive person. You look like you want to win.
I'm very competitive.
Okay.
I would love to win.
I like it. You know, that's what we need today. We need winners. Yeah. And any party tricks we should know about?
Yeah, I can touch my nose with my tongue.
Let's see it.
Are you ready? I do have to use my finger.
OK, now I'm more intrigued.
Oh, wow.
Really selfishly.
Yeah.
May I see it once again? I
Yeah,
just want
yeah,
to see
yeah,
it. It's
yeah.
the movement, because it's in 3 parts.
It
here.
is in 3 parts.
Right, so go on. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It's gone out.
Yeah.
It's come up. It's come back. I just love the fact that all across the country now, people are trying to pick their nose with their tongue.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. OK. All right. But missing letters. Let's talk about the gameplay now. So go on. What are we thinking about this round?
It's all about the luck. And, yeah, I mean, at least I'm here. I'm going to get to the podium.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
OK. Best of luck, Mel.
Thank you.
I need 5 correct answers. Your time starts now. Son of Prince William.
George.
Nut.
Walnut.
Porgy and Bess song.
Pass.
Bed linen item.
Duvet cover.
Balkan country.
Pass.
UK police rank.
Pass.
Fashion designer.
Pass.
Basic emotion.
Fear.
Greek island.
Roans.
OK, all right. How much guessing was in there?
No, I knew these ones.
You knew these ones?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect answer. So, Sarah, what happened?
No wrong answers, 4 passes. The Porgy and Bess song, Summertime. Balkan country, Bulgaria. UK police rank, Constable. Fashion designer, Carolina Herrera.
Oh.
You're setting the bar here. You got your 5 correct answers in 39.7 seconds. Make the most of your time in lane 1.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mel. Next up, it's Austin. Austin.
Yes.
Felt pretty good in that race, no?
Just glad to get through the first round, I think, as always.
Get through that first round. So, Austin, what do you like to get up to when you're not working?
I love music. Listen to all sorts of music, right from the 60s, 70s, 80s. Been to a few gigs as well. Billy Joel's probably the biggest one. Back in the day, I saw him one time at Elton John, was pretty special. But I'm actually getting more into the more recent music as well.
Okay.
My eldest daughter, Lucy, more recently been going to concerts with her as well, sort of being her chaperone. So,
Who have you seen? Do you remember?
recently, down in Dublin, I've seen Maisie Peters, Noah Kahan, but the biggest one, of course, had to be Taylor Swift.
You were there?
Last year, yeah.
Oh, you're a Swiftie.
Romantic. Keep it quiet, Sarah.
No, I'm going to shout it.
Right, okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's the great thing about these shows. You come on, people, you have no idea about their life.
Exactly,
and
I know.
Austin's a Swiftie. I love it. Okay, well, look, missing letters round for you now. Have you practiced this one at home?
Yeah, maybe as strong as this one as the other ones, but we'll give it a go and see what turns up.
All right, 5 correct answers as fast as you can, please, Austin. Your time starts now. Tennis Grand Slam.
Wimbledon.
Alcoholic spirit.
Brandy.
Greek goddess.
Penelope.
Goodfellas actor.
Joe Pesci.
Shade of blue.
Evie.
Katy Perry hit.
Pass.
Kitchen utensil.
Pass.
Dice game.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee! Sarah, how did Austin do?
2 passes, 1 wrong. The Greek goddess, Persephone.
Yeah.
Katy Perry hit. I thought you'd know this.
I should know this, I know.
Firework.
Of course.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lucy.
Kitchen utensil, zester.
Yes, sir. Okay.
You have 39.7 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 32.5. You go to lane 1.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Austin. Next up, it's Dan. Dan, how was the first race?
Yeah, nerves settling down a little bit now, I think so.
So, look, you live in Wheatley. Have you always lived there?
I've lived in a couple of places. Dad was in the army, so he was on kind of army bases all around the world. And he also grew up in Cyprus for a few years as well, and he actually lived next door to James Blunt.
Oh, wow,
So
okay.
They were in the army as well. And famously, James Blunt once, as a young child, crashed their car through our garage.
Of course he did. What a great claim to fame. Right, so Dan, we've got missing letters.
Yep.
The guys have taken it on. They've done pretty well.
Yep.
How do you feel about it?
I either know it straight away or I had no idea what it is.
Okay, all right, Dan. Good luck. Your time, mate, starts now. Common dessert.
Jelly.
Leg bone.
Kneecap.
Saltburn actor.
Barry Keoghan.
Canary Island.
Tenerife.
Period of day.
Morning.
Fantastic, Dan.
Knew those ones.
You did know them straight away. Fantastic. Sarah?
I'm not sure anyone has ever done it this fast. You have 32.5 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct in 15.8 seconds. I think we can safely put you in lane 1.
Thank you.
And finally, we have Catherine. Catherine, your job is all about knowledge and you won the race.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened, but I'll take it.
What do you mean? You're a knowledge
I know.
specialist. So then quizzing. Are you
Yes.
much of a quizzer?
I do like quizzes.
Okay.
Do the odd pub quiz, like to do a lot of online quizzes.
When someone says, do the odd bit of online quizzes, how much of your time is that taking up?
Every day, I do a bit of quizzing every day. Yeah.
Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a missing letters round now. I won't lie, that was one of the fastest times
I know.
I think we've ever had on this show. Can you beat it?
Gonna give it a shot.
Are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
Okay, your time starts now. Coin flip result.
Heads.
Disco group.
Bonium.
Turner Prize winner.
Pass.
Finnish region.
Lapland.
Bodily gas release.
Burp.
Chinese cuisine.
Dim sum.
Very quick. very, very quick indeed. Sarah, what happened?
You really got the bit between your teeth then. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him. Let's find out if you did. So just 1 pass. The Turner Prize winner, Steve McQueen. You have 15.8 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct in 19.6 seconds, which puts you into lane 2.
Well done, Catherine.
Thank you.
Okay, we have our lineup for the second race. We know how this works by now, right? Answer them fast, don't come last. Now, Dan, you qualified fastest, so the first question will be yours. Best of luck. Let's race. Dan, in 2024, Kemi Badenoch became the leader of what political party?
Conservatives.
Correct. Catherine, Harvard is the oldest university in what country?
United States.
Correct. Austin, in French, what single letter is the abbreviation for monsieur?
M.
Correct. Mel, people who are bored are said to be twiddling their what?
Toes.
It's thumbs. Dan, galactic astronomy is the study of what galaxy?
Milky Way.
Correct. Catherine, ague is an old name for what tropical disease?
Scarlet fever?
It's malaria. Austin, a hit Lewis Capaldi album is divinely uninspired to a hellish what?
Pass.
Its extent. Mel, what call sign is given to an aircraft carrying the US president?
Air Force One.
Correct. Dan, Marilyn Monroe died in what decade?
90s.
It's the 60s. Catherine, what type of vehicle is a Honda Goldwing?
Car?
It's a motorcycle. Austin, a club sandwich usually includes what pork product?
Bacon.
Correct. Mel, Guatemala has its longest land border with what country?
US.
It's Mexico. Dan, in SpongeBob SquarePants, what creature is Gary?
Plankton.
It's a snail. Catherine, the Willingham gauge is a variety of what stone fruit?
Peach?
It's a plum. Austin, Hannah Hampton plays what position for the England Lionesses?
Striker.
She's goalkeeper. Mel, what company launched the Xbox One games console in 2013?
Pass.
It's Microsoft. Dan, what creature was Laika, the first animal to orbit Earth?
Dog.
Correct. Catherine, a bimillennium is a period of how many years?
2000?
Correct. Austin, where on the body is a fedora worn?
Your head.
Correct. Mel, what type of spicy food is a Dorset Naga?
Pass.
It's a chili. Catherine, which Mary Shelley character was born in Naples?
Frankenstein?
Correct. Mel, CK1 Gold is a fragrance by what US fashion brand?
Calvin Klein.
Correct. Catherine, what is the official language of Bahrain?
Hindi?
It's Arabic. Mel, the snow glow Elsa is a toy inspired by what film series?
Frozen.
Correct. Catherine, the Book of Amos is part of what biblical testament?
The Old Testament.
Correct. Mel, Feliway Optimum is a stress-relieving product for what pets?
Dogs.
It's cats. Catherine, the allure of Chanel is a bio... Wow. Mel, be honest, how many guesses are in there?
Oh, too many.
Too many.
I'm actually surprised I'm this far ahead. I'm really proud of myself.
You should be proud of yourself, isn't that right,
Yeah,
Sarah?
absolutely. And that chili question, it got a bit too hot for you. And I'm finding that surprising coming from a chef like you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been lovely having you. Let's hear it for Mel. Dan, Catherine and Austin, congratulations. You have survived once again. You're now all one step closer to playing for £5,000. Time now for another race, but first, your next qualifier. Sarah, what are they up against?
Well, qualifier 3 is a game of pairs. We'll reveal a subject and then 3 pairs of answers. Only one pair contains 2 correct answers. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
Who's going to be fastest to qualify this time? Let's find out. First up, it's Catherine. Catherine.
That was close.
That was a little bit too close for our knowledge specialist.
Yes.
Well, look, you've had a few races now to kind of, suss out your opponents. Who's the one to beat, would you say?
Oh, I think Dan, he's got a quiet confidence about him.
Okay. And imagine today, Catherine, you won the entire show. You got the money, $5,000. What would you do with it?
So, the town I grew up in Canada, it's called Moose Jaw. It's known for having a statue of a giant moose,
Right.
which was the biggest moose statue in the world until Norway built a bigger one.
Okay.
But I'd like to go to Norway to see the rival moose and pay pilgrimage.
I see.
Yes.
I thought you were about to say to me, $5,000 moose statue in my house. I was about to say, let's just let her win. But nonetheless, Norway sounds perfect.
Yes.
OK, well, look, we've got your final qualifier here. It's a pairs round. You ready for it?
Yes.
OK, Catherine, really should get a moose statue. That would be... Just think about it.
Think about it.
Your time starts now. In a Christmas cracker.
Joke, paper, crown.
Borders no other states.
Alaska, Hawaii.
Pokemon.
Charmander, Snorlax.
Sea mammals.
Dolphin, walrus.
Nicolas Cage films.
Con Air, Face Off.
Fantastic stuff there. Sarah, how quick was that?
That is phenomenally fast. A clear round in 21.2 seconds. You've set the bar very high. Go to lane 1.
Thanks, Catherine. Next up, it's Austin. Austin, you're in the final 3.
Yep.
We've just heard from Catherine. She thinks Dan could be the one to beat.
Yeah.
But what do you reckon?
So they're both strong. I mean, Dan had an amazing last round. That's 15 seconds, whatever it is. He may be the one to watch, I think. But Catherine's the knowledge specialist. Come on.
Yes.
But you can do this. You're here for a reason.
Exactly,
right?
you know, yeah, give it a go.
Now, £5,000. What would you do with it?
There was a lot of music in our family. So the 3 kids, Lucy plays the bassoon, Erin plays the cello, and Connor plays the double bass. Yeah. And back in the day when I was young, I used to play the violin myself. So I want to buy myself a proper violin so that I can start maybe playing along with them. And
more music within the house.
Absolutely. You can never have enough music in the house.
Okay. Well, look, you've got a pairs round here.
Okay, yeah.
How are you feeling?
So give it a go. See what turns up, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right then, mate. Your time, Austin, starts now. Things you have more than 10 of.
Blood cells, brain cells.
Current affairs show.
Question time panorama.
Sigrid singles.
Mirror and strangers.
Bennett sisters.
Elizabeth and Lydia.
Catholic Church positions.
Pope priest.
Fantastic work. And you got the music question right. At last. Recent artists of recent times. Exactly. Good knowledge there. Well done.
Yep.
Sarah?
So that's the second clean sweep we've had, Austin. But how did you rate against Catherine? You have 21.2 to beat. You did your 5 correct answers in 30.8. Go to lane 2.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Okay.
Well done. Last up this time, it's Dan. Dan, you won that last race. That must feel pretty good.
A bit of surprise, but I'm glad I made it first.
Catherine has laid down a pretty good marker.
I think this is my
one.
worst round as well. So
It's your worst round?
yeah.
Okay, well, look, out of the 2 there, who's the one to beat?
Well, my older sister's called Catherine, so I think I've got that instinctive rivalry there. So I think it's gonna be Catherine.
There was hatred just when he heard your name, Catherine. That was it. Oh, no. Okay. Listen, £5,000 is the cash prize. Yep. What would you spend the winnings on?
Big rugby fan. I've always wanted to go and watch the Six Nations, so I'd really like to go and watch some games down at Twickenham with my dad. Yeah. He's getting on a little bit as well, so we won't be able to do it for much longer, so I want to really make the most of it while I can.
What's your dad's name?
Steve.
Well, listen, let's do this for Steve, yeah? Let's try and get a great time for you to put you in a good lane. Go on, you got this. Dan, your time starts now. Female animals.
Doe hen.
Agatha Christie opponents.
Rebecca Vardy, Clean Really.
Public Enemy members.
Flavor Flav, Chuck D.
Metalsmiths.
Coppersmith, Pewtersmith.
On the River Tyne.
Gateshead, Newcastle.
That's 5. It's 5 full correct answers. No passes, no nothing, Sarah.
I can't believe it. So this is the 3rd clean sweep. I think that is unprecedented. Catherine, set the bar at 21.2. You got your 5 correct in 26.3, so you go into lane 2.
Thanks, Dan. So we have our lineup for race 3, but who is going home this time? Best of luck. Let's race. Catherine, the Ozraptor dinosaur is named after what country?
Australia.
Correct. Dan, Hands in Luck is a fairy tale recorded by which brothers?
Grimm.
Correct. Austin, Tasha Ghouri first found fame on which TV dating series?
Blind Date.
It's Love Island. Catherine, American football star Eli Manning played in what position?
Quarterback.
Correct. Dan, a totalitarian state permits how many political parties?
1.
Correct. Austin, the part-digested food chewed by cattle is known as what?
Cud.
Correct. Catherine, the sitcom Rab C. Nesbitt was set in what Scottish city?
Glasgow?
Correct. Dan, a passado is a type of thrust in what combat sport?
Wrestling.
It's fencing. Austin, in fashion, the term updo refers to a type of what?
Dress.
It's hairstyle. Catherine, baby button is a variety of what fresh food?
Mushroom?
Correct. Dan, hypertension is a medical name for which condition?
High blood pressure.
Correct. Austin, the girl band Atomic Kitten was formed in what UK city?
Liverpool.
Correct. Dan, which French president had the media nickname Sarko?
Nicolas Sarkozy.
Correct. Austin, what does Heinz call the original brown sauce?
HP.
Correct. Dan, hi, I'm Dory is the first line of what Pixar film?
Finding Dory.
It was the correct answer. It was Finding Dory. Austin, so sorry. Sarah, what did you make of that race?
Oh, my goodness. That Love Island question
I know.
showed you no love. But you know what? You know your girl bands, don't you?
Hey.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Sarah.
Let's hear it for Austin. Catherine and Dan, congratulations. You are through to the head-to-head, and you're now one step away from playing for £5,000. But to get that chance, you're going to need to stop your opponent in their tracks right here. Sarah's going to tell you how it works.
In the head-to-head, you're on the buzzer. A correct answer makes you move and your opponent stop. But beware, if you buzz in and give a wrong answer, you'll stop moving and set your opponent in motion instead. The first one of you to reach the finish line goes through to the final for a chance to play for £5,000.
So, Catherine and Dan, it all comes down to this. Now, Catherine, you want a trip to Norway to see a giant moose statue. And Dan, you want to see some international rugby matches at Twickenham with your dad, Steve. But only one of you can achieve your dream today. Catherine, any final words for your opponent?
Dan, you may be into international rugby, but I'm going to win no matter how hard you try.
Oh, very good. Dan, what do you have to say to that?
Catherine, I know you want to see that moose statue, but there's no way you're getting past me.
Love it. OK. Everyone, fingers on buzzers, please. Best of luck. Let's race. A shallot is a variety of what vegetable?
Catherine.
Onion.
Correct. In 2024, who won the Best Supporting Actor Oscar for his role in Oppenheimer?
Dan.
Robert Downey Jr.
Correct. Duncan Hamilton's novel Injury Time is about what sport?
Dan.
Football.
Correct. What creature is a torpedo scad?
Catherine.
Fish.
Correct. In Scotland, what are Ben More and Ben Vane?
Catherine.
Mountains.
Correct. Red is mixed with what other primary colour to make purple?
Dan.
Blue.
Correct. When will you pay me is a line from what children's rhyme?
Dan.
Oranges and lemons.
Correct. Who was the third Catherine to marry Henry VIII?
Catherine.
Catherine Parr.
Correct. Who played James Bond in the film No Time to Die?
Dan.
Daniel Craig.
Correct. What creatures have a calamistrum for curling silk?
Catherine.
Spiders.
Correct. Ophthalmology deals with which of the 5 senses?
Dan.
Sight.
Correct. Adopted in 1963, what is the name of the US postcode system?
Dan.
Zip code.
Correct. What antelope is depicted on South African Krugerrand?
Dan.
Springbok.
Correct. The bossa nova has its roots in what other Brazilian dance? It's samba. What fruit is used to make the sparkling drink Perry?
Dan.
Pear.
Correct. A planting box is used in what athletics event?
Catherine.
Pole vault.
Correct. What forms a double dwarf planet system with the moon Charon?
Dan.
Pluto.
Correct. The stories about Ali Baba famously feature 40 what?
Dan.
Thieves.
Correct. What joint connects the hand to the forearm? That was an unbelievable head-to-head. The look of the track, somehow I don't feel tells the whole story.
The pace on the buzzer from you, Dan, was extraordinary. Nobody got a wrong answer. So that's what it came down to.
This wasn't fast enough. He's so quick.
Well, look, Catherine, I'm sure at some point you will see that moose statue.
Fingers crossed.
Let's hear it for Catherine, everyone. Dan, you are today's winner, and you'll now be playing for £5,000. Sarah will tell you how it works.
To win that £5,000, all Dan has to do is make it to the finish line one final time. But there's a twist, because he'll be racing against the track itself. Dan will face a series of quick-fire questions. He must get them right to keep moving. A wrong answer will stop him in his tracks. He has to stay ahead of the red to win the cash. But if Dan gets caught, it's game over.
Dan, here we are, and then there was only one of you.
Yeah.
You want to go and see some international rugby matches at Twickenham with your dad, Steve.
Yes.
Ah, it would be amazing, and you have done brilliantly to make it this far. Let's see, though, if you can go the distance. Now, listen carefully. Dan, the track will start moving when I finish reading the first question. £5,000 is waiting for you right here on the finish line. One bit of advice, don't look back, Dan. We're all with you, willing you on for the final time. Best of luck. Let's race. Tay-Tay is a nickname of which global pop star?
Taylor Swift.
Correct. Boning and bread are types of what item of cutlery?
Knife.
Correct. Which animator famously said it was all started by a mouse?
Stanley.
It's Walt Disney. In fashion, an LWD is a little white what?
Dress.
Correct. What instrument on a vehicle dashboard indicates its speed?
Speedometer.
Correct. A zedonk is the offspring of a zebra and what other animal?
Donkey.
Correct. Coptic Orthodox is a form of what religion?
Christianity.
Correct. In cricket, the teams take turns at batting and what?
Fielding.
Correct. The Berlin airlift took place in what decade?
80s.
It's the 40s. Don't let the marbles fall is a motto of what Mattel game?
Marble Run.
It's Kaplunk. A poulet sauce is made with what part of an egg?
Yolk.
Correct. Madonna played a First Lady of Argentina in what film?
Evita.
Correct. What sportswear company makes Fly Ease trainers?
Nike.
Correct. The East China Sea is an arm of what ocean?
Pacific.
Correct. Which TV gardener wrote the novel The Scarlet Nightingale? You done it! Congratulations, Dad! Did you know the answer to that final question?
Was it Titchmarsh?
It was Alex Titchmarsh.
This man's breadth of knowledge is as broad as his shoulders are, really.
Dan, you have done it. You have won yourself £5,000. You're going to be able to take your dad to the Six Nations. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm just so happy.
Oh, man, what a memory you are going to make with your dad. What a show. That is it from us today. Thanks so much to all of our players. It's goodbye from Sarah.
Bye-bye.
And it's goodbye from me. We'll see you next time when 5 new players will be racing to reach the finish line. See you later.
Woo!
Well done, buddies. Well done.